Hey guys, Dave with Droid Life, and I wanted to do a quick device overview of the Droid DNA by HTC to get everyone familiar with the device. This is a beautiful phone. The red accents may not be for everyone, but this device, to my eyes, is a winner. The and for me, the biggest eye grab is definitely the rounded edges of the screen. When you look at the phone, it's smooth, and in your hand, it's a really great and pleasant feel. Definitely not sharp like other devices. The red grills on the side give a supercar feel. It's a little detail, but it's really slick when you actually see it in person. And speaking of grills, the notification light is resting in the speaker grill up at the top, and actually on the back side is a notification light as well, which was a pleasant surprise. I can't really think of any other devices that have had that previously, but I'm sure it might be handy for someone who places their phone down at a dinner table and then they'll see it and then they'll be able to say, oh, I'm going to ignore everyone again and pick up my phone. It'll be useful for someone. Now let's talk about the device. Down here at the bottom is actually the micro USB port that's hidden behind a flap that is really hard to get back in. Hopefully that works out with time. Up here at the top, we actually have the headphone jack, the power button in the center, the volume is over here on the side, and up next to the power button is actually the SIM tray, so you'll need that little tool we saw earlier. And on the back, it's just a plain back. Really, the main feature of this device is its screen. The back, as you can see, is pretty plain. It's a non-removable battery, so we will have to see if the battery actually proves to be uh, able to handle the LTE without people being able to remove it. It's really just this screen that's just. So let me show you a movie to. I mean, you probably actually. There's really no point in showing it to you because you actually have to see it with your own eyes. But it is beautiful. They're not kidding that the 440 ppi. Literally, you don't see pixels. It's just beautiful, crisp imagery. Um, and the software on this also flies. Let's talk about the camera. Actually, the camera is. We'll have pictures for you in the full review, but it does take some pretty amazing shots. Not just the rear camera, but the front-facing camera with its 88 degrees is amazing. You actually get a wider perspective than you normally would, so that you get a lot more within the viewing angle. I believe it's triple what everything else does, and it's instead of their narrow views that they typically have. And now another thing too is it can take up to 4 shots per second if you hold down the button. Right there, it just clicked off like 9 pictures right in one, and it has this best shot feature. But it's really a stellar camera, which it's good to start to see the Android phones, put a little more. The manufacturers put a little more effort in that area. Now there is of course a lot of Verizon bloatware because it is on their network, and luckily they gave you a whole tab so you can actually zero right in and say, oh look, here's Verizon apps. I don't want these on my phone, but they're there anyway. Um, it's zippy, and I really can't declare enough how good it looks and how there's just no stutter, no lag. Everything just happens. I don't know if you can attribute that to the 2 gigabytes or the quad core at the 1.5. It's a light device, and let me show you it next to like a Razer M. This is Motorola's, one of their latest phones. As you can see, now the Razer does have a smaller screen, obviously, but and then the Galaxy Nexus, which is also a 4.6. So you're looking at 5 inches. It doesn't actually increase the device size all that much, and it's actually a little thinner than the Galaxy Nexus. But again, with the edges on the device like that, it's just so smooth the way your finger just rolls off on the curved screen, and it really makes a difference in the usability of the phone. We're definitely going to cover everything in our reviews, so make sure you stay tuned to Droid Life for all of your favorite Droid news. Thanks.